Alright, y'all know what it is, man. Shot Sean. Back with another video, and today we got another reaction. Now I know last reaction was I show speed or I show Lizzie's whatever y'all want to call it, man. But yeah, we got this new video that I'm gonna say my boy Sauce basically put me on to, and we ain't seen it yet. But apparently it's about entitled women or an entitled woman trying to talk to girls, not girls, to guys or whatever. So we're gonna see what this video talking about. I'm gonna full screen it for y'all. Quality,
Are you single?
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I'm lonely.
Yeah.
I'm giving you the opportunity to ask me out.
Oh, that's great, but yeah, I'm good.
Are you
hey, she heard about that. She heard about that one, y'all. She heard about that one. She heard. He said, "I'm good" with the quickness.
sure? Okay,
Yeah.
well, what are you doing right now?
I'm going back to my dorm.
Can I come? I'm really lonely.
It's alright, you can find another guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Have a good day.
I feel like that's like planned though. That was planned. But if that was like actual person, like actual like random chick that was doing that, which is highly unfucking likely, she'd probably be hurt.
Enjoy me getting rejected for a minute straight.
I just want to say I think you're really cute, and I was wondering if I could get your Snapchat.
Fuck no.
Excuse me?
He said, "Fuck no."
Nah, I'm good. Trust me. I don't know. You just kind of busted looking.
He ain't never just say that. Yo, he got somebody paid this man. Either somebody paid this man to say that, or this guy like he a real one. He know his worth. He looked her up to down. He saw herself. He said, "Yeah, you kind of busted. I don't think I want you, chick."
I was wondering if I can get your Snapchat.
No. Is there a reason? Just
No offense.
Kinda looking at
I'm
her.
only into like blonde chicks, to be honest.
But, I mean, I
Blonde
used to be
chicks.
one.
Blonde chicks is crazy. He only likes chicks with that hair color. So basically, if I was with that logic, he doesn't care what skin color you are as long as you have blonde hair. So if you got like blonde, if you dye your hair blonde, you don't even have to be a natural blonde. I don't know, man. Tall niggas built diff.
But you're not blind. You see, that's the problem.
Okay, well,
You kind of look like Miss Piglet from the Muppets. I'm sorry.
it's,
Wait. He said who from the Muppets? Who?
I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. I ain't go back far enough.
okay, well,
You kind of look like Miss Piglet.
Oh, Miss Piggy.
I'm
She
sorry.
do got that nose.
A little bit of satire and humor in those clips. I can honestly foresee this type of stuff happening. Matter of fact, it already happens more often than you realize. Women getting out of their comfort zone, approaching guys, shooting a shot, make things happen, taking action, as opposed to just sitting back and letting things come to them. See, women don't really understand what it means to approach and shoot their shot. Only thing they're used to doing is guys just coming up to them and saying, "Hey, how are you?" and flagging them down.
This is probably at least 90% accurate to 100 if you don't want to believe it's 100% accurate, it's definitely 90% accurate. Most girls, they don't shoot their shot at people. It's literally like how many, like you could be like, I'm gonna just say this now, like it don't matter how you look, but we gonna say this as a hypothetical. You could be like the most average chick ever and still have more guys in your DM than the average guy having girls in his DM. That's just how it works. You know, guys are thirsty, trying to get laid. Guys don't care.
And said, hey, but they don't really understand the other side of it. What it takes, the courage, the anxiety that a man goes through, the things he's thinking, things he's wondering about. So now they're gonna get a dose of reality. See, too many guys have approached women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women, however many in their life, 100, 200, and they're seeing, I'm not getting any results out of it. Even if you approach 100 women and the success rate is maybe 4 or 5, that's not really, worth it, to be honest with you, for most men. So the odds are against us.
Nope.
Matter of fact, if a woman would actually...
Bro, anybody notice how this man's hat is bigger than his head? Like, bro, this is bothering me. Why is your hat bigger than your head, sir? Like, he got a whole space in between his... Like, look at this. Look at this. I'm going to go to it right now. That right there. He has a whole gap right here, bro. I don't even know what... Is this a Nike Jordan hat combination? I'm not even trying to roast this man because he's spitting facts with the, the nice little sweater on. But this damn hat is throwing me off, bro. It's like little bro, big hat. I can't, bro.
Approach 100 guys, right? Scenario. The first 100 guys that she found attractive, how many do you think is going to say, okay, cool, we can hang out? Okay, I'll give you my number. Oh, let's get together and make something happen. How many?
All of them. He's finna say all of them. Watch.
Say a good 90 of them. So
90, yep. Pretty much close to all of them because most guys don't care. Most guys don't care. And third off, most guys don't care. They're just trying to smash. Because guys don't smash like that. Most guys don't even get the chance to gain access to smashing people.
She has a good 9 out of 10 chance of dudes actually accepting her approach and being more receptive. Women, on the other hand...
Now we speaking on don't get it twisted, y'all. We speaking on the generality and the totality of things. Most, this is the parentheses is most guys. Now the guys that are outside of the equation are the outliers. They're different. They're not like most guys. Like they don't. I guess the exception doesn't make the rule, right? But there are always those guys. It's just the probability of finding those guys outside of the said rule is gonna be
hand, right? They are usually turn guys down. So if a guy approaches 100 women, what are the odds? You say maybe 3 to 4, maybe 5, and on top of that, they play a lot of silly, wishy-washy games. So after you get the number, you have to set something up. You gotta hope that she's still interested and she's not fickle and flaky. You set the date up and you go from there. So there's a lot that a man has to go through. On top of that, you gotta plan the date, you gotta pay for the date, and you gotta hope everything goes well and there's no miscues or misfires, nothing like that, or you don't say anything off. So there's a lot that us men have to go through.
We actually do a lot. Like we actually think about a lot. Like it's like the dating game for us is crazy. Like from the moment we get your number, we thinking, okay, all right, what I'm finna say to keep her attention? How am I gonna, coerce her into going on this date? What ways should I, introduce the idea of a date? People like guys, we think about this so much because, we want to see y'all. Obviously, we want to see the woman. We want to go on dates and eventually, do whatever y'all want to do. If that's smashing, rubbing ears or whatever the fuck y'all want to do, that's it. That's basically the goal.
The burden of performance is on our shoulders, and women don't realize that until men stop approaching, until they get tired of guys on dating apps shooting their shot at dudes they're not really into. They're like, man, I'm gonna have to go up to guys now. Yeah, because most men have already done that. Let's be honest, you've probably shot your shot maybe 5 to 10, 15, 20 times, however many times, and out of those, let's say minimum 10 times, how many women did you get?
Now, back then, if you asked me this question, it'd be like 1. back then, if you asked me this question, it'd be like 1. But now, I don't know. I guess like 7. But that's not the point. The point is that it's hard. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. We gotta meet all these requirements and shit just for people or women to look our way. So I get where he's coming from. This guy is definitely speaking the facts.
Maybe 1, maybe 2, and that's a harsh maybe. How many did you hook up and have sex with? How many did you go on an actual date with? Probably 1 out of those 10. So those odds are not really on our side as men, but they're actually on women's side. So they're gonna realize that
All right. Now, what he just said about the women's side thing, please don't turn this into a men versus women thing. I'm not saying that's what he's doing, but I don't want the people that's watching to think like that's what he's trying to do. He's basically he's going into there are double standards that benefit for women in the dating game, and he's listed, such double standard. And that's okay because we have double standards in life everywhere. We're hired at more taxing jobs like construction, male dominated, so it's like it's okay. There's double standards for both genders that benefit in certain scenarios, and he's not trying to make it an attack. He's just pointing out because most people don't point out the double standards. They simply brush them off until it's like pointed at men, which is kind of sad. But I mean, like think about it. If a girl, think about this. Like, have you ever seen some shit where a woman posts like, let's say like she's a very heavy set woman, right? She posts a picture on Facebook. She's gonna get that you beautiful girl, can't nobody tell you nothing. Oh, you a dime, you this, you that, love your curves. But if a fat, like 300-pound, 350-pound guy posts some pictures with his shirt off, he finna get hit with that. Why are you posting this picture? Nobody gonna talk to you. You think you gonna hit something? You ugly. Why are you doing this? Crazy shit like that. And there's not enough awareness for stuff like that, which is why I like what he's saying. He's basically bringing awareness to that double standard.
I need to get out here, or else I'm going to be alone. I was going to be stuck on dating apps with guys that I'm not really into. See, women miss that face-to-face interaction, those situations that get her going. That's what every woman wants. They like when a guy in real life approaches them, not online dating, because online dating is pretty much fake, right? It's just a ton of dudes, a sausage fest, that are shooting their shot at women left and
Lizzie party.
right. They get 100, 200, 300,000 matches, a ton of likes, but those dudes don't really like them like that, right? So if a guy approaches them in real life, it means way more than 1,000 matches she has online, right? So if one dude approaches her, she's like, wow, this really made my day. She gets numb to the online dating experience, right? The virtual experience where she's just messaging guys and they're saying, hey, beautiful.
This is why I tell all my homies, because I know I got some homies that they date online. Like, all right, I'm just saying, they just date gamer chicks, right? Dating gamer chicks online, people that you will never ever see, never a good thing. It's fake. She could be getting the cheeks beat down, getting the Fruity Pebbles all type of tossed behind the scenes. You don't know what's going on, bro. She could be living a whole double life. Like, I don't be advising none of that crazy stuff.
When a guy approaches, when he musters up the courage, when he says, okay, hey, how's it going? My name is Dearest. I noticed you over there. What's your name? And she's like, oh, wow. This is something I haven't experienced in a long time, right? And as a matter of fact, things are starting to get a little bit better for men. I'll say this, because not a lot of guys are approaching women. Not a lot of guys are starting up with just a genuine conversation.
Y'all want to know why? Because we have limp culture, we have OnlyFans, we have all of these things that stop men. I wouldn't say they stop them. It's more so like men are down. We so down bad that we just stopped doing a lot of the I guess traditional things that we used to do when it comes to, I guess, getting the opposite gender attraction. Like, bro, so many chicks are getting paid from OnlyFans. So many dudes are not smashing these chicks, and which causes them to go to these websites like P-Hub and whatever else, X-rated site, and basically it leads to what he's saying.
And making things happen. Most dudes, let's be honest, they sit online and they just, cast their net, and they hoping that woman actually, hangs out with them, and usually she's unattractive or unappealing, right? So if you are that good-looking dude, if you work on yourself, if you build yourself up, what's going to happen is you're going to start to see a lot of women taking note and looking at you. Like, I get a lot of looks right now, right? That's because I work on my body, I work on my presentation, my image, and women can't.
You need to work on that damn head, boy. That damn head, man, and that hat, little big bro.
Help.
Come
So
on,
look at
man.
that masculine
Nah,
guy.
I'm playing. No, he's spitting facts
Really
though.
worked hard. If you really just keep yourself together, well groomed, guys, there's going to be a ton of women who are going to come up to you, or just not necessarily approach you in a way directly, but they're going to, come around you and ask you questions.
This is also facts because back when I was back when I was like super skinny, right? Because I used to be skinny. Back when I was skinny, like I guess a few years ago, or probably a little bit more than a few years ago, no woman used to even like really look at me like that. 'Cause I was just like, I guess a stick. I don't know. Basically, they didn't look at me like that. And I noticed like when I went away to the army, I gained weight, I gained muscle, I kind of gained arms, I kind of gained, a chest a little bit. My face started filling in, I started getting haircuts more and keeping up with my hygiene. My face was clear. My face ain't clear right now. I got a few bumps. But yeah, where I'm going with this is that basically when I went through that transformation, like I had so many different females just talking to me. I had old people from high school saying, "Oh, you look good, man. You didn't grow up." Huh? I'm like, I guess, yeah, I grew up. You know what you trying to say? They basically trying to get down on low very passively, but I'm not dumb. I'm not going for that. But that's besides the point. The point is that you gotta, when we work and we change ourselves as men for the better, we get more attraction. Point blank. Period. It don't matter if you like. It don't matter if you think you're ugly. You can always work to improve that. There's cosmetic surgery, etc. There's for females makeup. So it really don't matter for both genders. But when I'm talking about specifically for men, is working out, getting in shape. Who doesn't want a guy in shape?
Right? You're gonna be at the store. They're gonna say, oh, they're running out of bread, or they're just gonna strike up a meaningless, silly conversation. And you're gonna be like,
also appreciate that follow, Nappy. I'm not gonna say that second part.
oh yeah, you probably won't realize it, but you're like, man, that girl tried to talk to me. That girl, she tried to start a conversation. It happens all the time. When you're out somewhere, you're doing something, and a woman just starts to, have a casual conversation. This is how women shoot their shot. They might comment on your shoes. They might comment on your hat, the type of
Bro, nobody's commenting on your hat, sir. That hat is way too big for your head.
sweater or whatever you have on, whatever jacket, and they're trying to get you to notice them. They're trying to start a conversation. That doesn't mean it's gonna go right. Maybe she's just, just talking to you or just having a conversation to get attention. But a lot more women are gonna start shooting their shot. They're gonna start approaching men because they have to, because men are like, man, I'm not doing this game no more. A lot of men, believe it or not, they have checked out. I mean, completely out of the dating game, completely out of mating game, and that sort of scheme that they think is a scam. They say, I'm not doing it anymore. And do I blame them? No, because men have the burden to actually, number one, approach a woman, get her number, set up the date, do a whole bunch of different things, try to wow her, and it's like, man, it's almost like a lose-lose situation for most men. And
and if there's any ladies in the chat, what he's saying is basically the reason why a lot of guys don't really like to take girls out on dates, because it's kind of a lose-lose if she does not like you, or it's more so because he's paying for the date anyway, for the most part. I know most girls would be like, no, some girls would be like, I pay for the date myself, but are you really gonna stay with somebody that's gonna tell you or let you pay for the date? We're gonna be honest here. No, you're not. I don't blame you. If I was in your position, I'd be making him pay for the date too. You gotta make him work for what he wants. So I understand that. But what he's saying is that it's a lose-lose situation.
A lot of women don't understand the courage, the amount of intestinal fortitude, the strength that you have to push through to shoot your shot. And on top of that, she has to like you.
Also, Nappy, I'm gonna comment on that after the video.
Like rejection, let's be honest, it doesn't feel good to most men. Most people don't like get rejected. But
nobody likes to get rejected. But we deal with it. We so used to it that it's like, oh, on to the next chick. That's how it is for us. We don't care about it. We don't look at it as some, oh my gosh, he doesn't like me. We don't look at it like that.
Man, if you want to get good at interacting with women, you know, you have to get through it. You have to be almost numb, right? It's kind of like a double-edged sword. But women, they never have to get really rejected in their life. And when they get
a lot of y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, a lot of y'all women probably just got triggered about what he said. If it's women watching this, I'm sorry, but this guy is definitely speaking 100% facts. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Look, like, you know what? We're not going into that.
Rejected one time, they're like, man, wow, that's what am I gonna do? And let's be honest, if a woman actually approaches you or tries to talk to you, you probably looking around like something's going on. They're like, is the camera set up? I mean, what's going on? Because women rarely, if ever, do it. So if you do get approached by a woman, you're gonna be kind of like, is this a prank? I mean, is this a joke? Like, what's the deal? What's here? What's the catch-22? Right? And that's just how it's gonna really start getting. I've had women approach me and talk to me and say, so, you know, what kind of shoes are those? What's your favorite color? And
nah, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga is capping right. I don't know no random chicks ever going up to somebody asking you like, oh, what's your favorite color? That's like some shit out of a movie. That shit is cap. That's probably the most cap thing he said this whole video. But everything else pretty much facts. This part, like, yeah. Like, everybody in chat, have you ever got approached by a female in your entire life of living and they ask you what's your favorite color? That is the most random question out of all the questions. Maybe if they would have been like a coffee question about Starbucks or shit. But he said, what's your favorite color? I think that hat is, you know, too big for his head. That's what I think.
And I didn't realize it way back when, but I'm like, oh, that woman, she was trying to talk to me. Older women usually talk to you like that. They usually approach you. The younger women, they're like, you know, they'll look at you real quick. And that's
so that makes more sense.
But
it's
as you
still
start to get older,
very unlikely
you gotta realize I'm gonna have to get out here.
Favorite color.
Because the attractive men, they're not necessarily really on dating apps like that, right? Now you get some you know, men that are on there.
We talking about in the situation of where you are getting approached. He basically said you are getting approached by a girl and she's saying she likes your shoes or what's your favorite color. Now she likes your shoes is more believable than what's your favorite color. Like, but what's your favorite color? Conversation starter? I don't. Nah.
But if a woman wants a quality guy, a quality interaction, and not a sausage fest, not a lot of dudes say, hey, let's just hang out on Netflix and chill. She's gonna have to actually get out there. Yeah. She's gonna say, hey, how are you? Hey, and whatever she's gonna have to do to make things happen. And if she doesn't want to do that, then it's all her fault. Then she's gonna be alone. Then she's gonna be stuck to dating apps where all dudes want to do is just smash. 99.99999% of dudes just want to hook up real quick.
Y'all better listen.
Right? So this is the future. Of
Y'all better listen.
It's going to be part of it.
This is the hookup
women
culture.
Will start to have to say hi to you in the street. They're gonna have to smile. They're gonna have to be courteous. They're gonna have to say, hey, I noticed you. They're gonna have to do something, because if they don't, they're gonna be alone. Because men are starting to say, man, the heck with this. I'm done with the dating game. This is it for me. It's over, and I'm gonna wait till women approach me, and I'm gonna maybe get on a dating app here and there and try to get something quick. Women need that positive interaction. They need some sort of stimulation from men in real life. And if they get that, man, that will make their day, whether they get rejected or not.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He spoke facts, had some slight cap in there, had a cap that was too big for his head, but
they accept not.
Shut your ass up. But yeah, this girl gonna mess up my intro talking to me. Don't be talking over my intro, woman. But other than that, y'all, that was actually a very informative video, very accurate video. I actually like that. I don't know what y'all think, but I like that video. He was very well spoken, you know, got his points across. Wasn't aggressive. Some people might get triggered by what he's saying, but I feel like the only people that get triggered by him, you know, trying to, you know, bring awareness to what's going on are the slave-minded people. Don't let that fly over your heads. Slave-minded people. You don't want to become slave-minded. Better to be a free thinker. Free thinkers are what I welcome. You know, if you are how you are, you know, I don't mind you being different, but don't become slave-minded is what I always preach. But other than that, y'all, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all leave a like, comment your favorite part. If you want to roast me, go ahead. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. We're going to keep this outro short. Y'all take it easy. That video done. Alright. Now, Nappy, what you saying in chat, man? I see you talking shit. You talking that shit. Hold up. What you talking about in chat, bro? What you talking about in chat? Let me see what y'all been talking about in chat. You asked the question. Where is it at? Shark saying he was on point. Oh, I didn't have a mod allow her message? Shark, where you at, nigga?
This shit don't ever work.